Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Cities Skylines 2, where recently I put up a community post and asked you guys for your best myths in Cities Skylines 2 that I can try and bust. So let's start a brand new game. We will unlock all, we will have unlimited money, and then with our city name in, let's get into it. So our first one, myth, you can trap a helicopter inside of a massive wall. Okay, interesting. I guess probably the easiest way to get a helicopter to work is the fire and rescue helicopter department. Oh my, that costs 1.2 million. That's a lot of money, but yeah, we'll shove that down there. You can see a road is required, but I don't think the road has to be connected to anything. So I'll do that. Actually, I will connect it just in case, because I've just realized I can go underground in a tunnel. You got a dirt road tunnel, and the world's sketchiest junction to get to it. Can I have a look down? Does it actually stay? It actually stays as a dirt road. They didn't just like tarmac it or concrete it. Fair enough. But yeah, the reason I did that is so that we can come to the landscaping tool down here. We make the brush size really small, make the brush strength really tall. All right, and then I've made a massive wall around this thing. So I'm just gonna make sure this is completely surrounded. I mean, in fact, I could probably just brush strength like really big and just do like that. Save me a job of like manually doing it. There you go. I think that's definitely surrounded, but the helicopters could get out if they just do like a vertical takeoff. They can escape that. But yeah, now I just need a fire, and I don't really know how to start one like without just a tool. Actually, how do I start a fire? I think, to be honest, my best bet is to just grab a road like up over this way. Actually, I'll probably come over this side of the map, buy a few more tiles, completely flatten this entire area. Oh good. Oh dear. As I was doing that, I forgot about the river. Let's not completely flatten it. Let's put a riverbank back in, because I don't want to flood this place as I've just built it. Okay, this monument thing is in the way, so just bulldoze that. Pretend it's the 70s. Boosh. All right, and then just massive grid, and then literally just start painting it. And I think as we get more and more houses and stuff, particularly if we add like industrial zones and add things like schools and colleges and, you know, just everything that people want from a place, except for fire engines, that should cause people to move in. And actually, I should probably connect the roads. These are like the worst roads I've ever built. I'm so ashamed of myself. Look at that corner. But yeah, people should move in, and as people move in, like as buildings go close to each other and stuff, there's more risk of fire, because I don't think forest fires I can cause them myself. I think they're just random, whereas at least having houses next to each other, we can go on to fire and rescue. And look, there's a risk. Everyone's red. The average fire hazard is 100%. And then we'll just have to look down here and just keep an eye on whether these take off or whether they're trapped by the walls. So I guess we just sit and wait for a fire to happen and a helicopter to spawn. Oh wow, I've been waiting so long. It's now snowing down here. How did snow get down here? It's a clear sky up there. Almost. It's now cloudy. Cheers, game. But yeah, let's head out of here and just have a look. How's our city looking? I mean, our city is definitely growing. Don't see any fires yet, but as more and more people move in, that risk will grow exponentially. But yeah, weirdly, still no helicopters down here. Like if I click on this, there's employees. It does say no vehicles in use. Like one's being maintained, but they should be ready to take off at a moment's notice. Now I thought they'd be like outside. Maybe because it's cold, they're indoors. They're like cows. Helicopters are the cows of the aviation industry. They go inside for winter. Anyway, I just need to wait for a forest fire. Well, not just a forest fire, any old fire. Oh my goodness, did you see that building just collapse? Should the fire service not come help that? By the way, you get a real scale of how tall I built those walls now. The size of that. All right, what I might do as well, this could actually help. If I buy some more land up that way, get a load of tree. What's the most like flammable tree? Maybe a spruce. If I place multiple at 100% brush strength, increase the brush size to yes, and then just go boosh. Oh wow, that is dense. I have a feeling frame rate isn't gonna like this, but yes, get all those trees in. Oh, we're still planting so many. Like I'm just holding click and it's just filling up the area. But surely with trees this close together, this dense forest, like what if I move them like right up to the city edge? There's gonna be a fire, surely. All right, anyway, YouTube compression, probably loving this right now. If we zoom in, you You can see I am team trees now. I've planted more trees than anyone needs in the world. Now, ironically, hoping that they set on fire. All right, I'll tell you what. Tax, I reckon I can probably... Let's get an industrial revolution going on. Commercial revolution and residential revolution. Aha, in developer mode, I've just realized I can make lightning strike. Where did that strike? I can hear it, but I don't see it. Right, let's just spam lightning. I definitely hear it, but I definitely do not see it. That should have caused a fire. Still no helicopters down here. And still no fires anywhere. Right, I think the trouble is I did this with natural disasters turned off because I didn't realize that, like, a city fire was a natural disaster. So give me a second. All right, okay, this is take 2. All right, let's just speed up time. Hopefully we'll get this city built. I've put my forest back in up here as well. I feel like, though, I can probably speedrun this by doing the lightning strike. Oh, yeah, did you see that? Look, lightning is actually striking. So if I get some lightning up everywhere. I did see the lightning. The question is, does it do anything? Where is it? It's striking down here. You can see there is the lightning. Are these trees now on fire? No, they're completely fine. Why are they fine? The lightning really likes that area as well. I'm just going to spam it in the hope that it will set something on fire. If I build a little grid here, fill it with industrial buildings. To be honest, something like an incineration plant, that's got fires in it. So it's more likely to set a light, right? So maybe I can put some big signature buildings. Maybe they'll set on fire. So if I do the lightning, still striking down here, they are not on fire though. Right, I've got a tornado, but still no fires. Like, I remember like an earlier version of this game, there'd just be like a fire like burning in the distance, like on every single map. I hope they haven't removed fires. All right. Oh, look, there's a fire. Okay, pause. All right, that there is a fire. So let me just go have a look down here. There's our helicopter pads. All right, come on, helicopters, go put it out. All right, look at this helicopter. Right, track it. Right, where's it going? For some reason, it has no graphics, but whatever. All right, it's going through the wall. Is it going to pop out the other side? Yes, it popped out the other side. Oh, and now it has graphics. So yeah, it's putting out the fire. Oh, interestingly, it seems like, yeah, look, it's just dropping water. It's got its own water from the depot. It doesn't go collect it anymore compared to the first game. That's quite interesting. Yeah, right. It looks like it's heading back. Oh my god. Oh, it does go up. Or is that just the camera going up? Yeah, it just flies straight through the walls. So the myth that you can trap a helicopter inside massive walls is busted. All right, on to another myth. Solar panels work in the shade. Okay, so for this one, it's all about the magical solar panels, which I rarely unlock in the game because they cost so much money, 1.5 million. But since I'm on a level where I've built this massive tower, which does block out the sun, it means I've got a load of shade down here. So if I were to rotate and bung it there, boosh, because the sun doesn't move in this game, that is constantly in the shade, and potentially it makes no energy. But there's only one way to find out. That is connect it to my road network so that it's now functioning. I don't need to connect this end because that's just how I export electricity, so don't really care about that. Or I mean, maybe I do, because then there's more chance that it will export. Yeah, okay, we'll take power lines over to there. Okay, so now it's definitely exporting, so we can see exactly how much energy this is making. Oh, 69 megawatts. Nice. And what I want to do, I want to directly compare that to one that I placed in the sun. So if I shove this one down there, it's literally the same thing, but it's in the sun. All right, so let's have a look. One in the shade then, it's about 70. The one in the sun, oh, it's actually more. It is actually more. What? I was not expecting that. Hang on a second. Oh no, the one in the shade has gone up to 80 now. That's at 100% usage. And this one is 100% usage around 80 as well. Oh man, I'm confused. Maybe if I hit pause, I can, because maybe there's like clouds and stuff going over the sun, changing how strong it is. Hey, look, the efficiency is actually more. Yeah, look, 36% in the shade, 42 in the sun. Maybe there is something behind this. I didn't expect that. Or is efficiency literally just based on the number of employees? Yeah, I think actually it's nothing to do with the sun. It's number of employees. 7 out of 16, 34%. This one, 7 out of 16, 34%. I think then the myth of solar panels work in the shade, it's confirmed. We head to the sea for our next myth. Ships cannot get grounded. So what we need to do on this, we need to buy some of the tiles that have ships on. Now I can see there's a big ship there. So if we just buy like the tiles ahead of it, boosh, we can then come over this way. We can see ship heading straight for us. There's a ship there as well. If I just hit pause, we can then come down to the landscaping tool, and we can, if we select level terrain tool and pick like that level, we can then build an island up. Oh no, we can't build an island up. The game doesn't allow you to sink ships. So try as I might, night, the ships can always make it through. Oh, no. So I guess for now, ships are unsinkable, which means the myth of ships cannot get grounded, it's confirmed. Right, for this next myth, I've purchased like an area by the sea, because at the moment, this is sort of the only way I know how to get like water physics to work. But basically, the myth here is water can't flow through a tunnel. Now, if you remember Cities Skylines 1, tunnels were in fact waterproof. You could not let water flow through them, no matter how hard you tried. But what I want to do here, I want to hit pause, and then let's get the old level terrain tool out. We'll just flatten this up a bit so that we know the sea is definitely held back. And now what I want to do, I want to go down slightly. So let me just select like that level. I'm going to do a little trench like that, but then I want to do like a really, really low one like that behind it. And then basically if I grab like the biggest road I can, which is probably a 7-lane one-way road, and we go from here, but we go straight down underground. Although actually probably want to put a slope in first. Let's just do slope like that. So yeah, if we look at this, you can see this is lower than the sea level. So if I do a tunnel from here, go underground like that, I can then just shove a cheeky wall across the top there, just so that water can't flood out. And then basically, if I just extend that over this way, there we go. We should see water come flying into this area, and it should go down the tunnel. There it goes. And then as that fills up, we should find out whether tunnels are watertight or not, because this is all downhill. This is way lower than up there. So there should be water flowing out of this at some point. I'll give it a little bit of time for it to flow through the tunnel. So let's just sit here and wait for a little bit. So as you saw in the time lapse, we've been here for ages, and unfortunately, there's no water coming out this end. So I think the myth of water can't flow through a tunnel is now confirmed. I wonder how the technology works. All right, anyway, let's go on to the next one. Right, for the next myth, I'm starting a brand new game, because the myth is you can make all water disappear on a map by using landscape tools. So we probably need to find a map that has the least amount of water. That's probably this waterway pass, right? Because it doesn't have a sea, it just has a river coming in from the top, and maybe one over that way. So yeah, this is probably the one to do it on. So again, we'll make sure everything's ticked that we need like that. All right, and then this is this is going to take some work, but I need to buy every tile that has river on it. So these, and then of course all these main ones as well. And of course the little lakes. We need every single lake gone. So I think that's everything purchased. Let's get down and get in the landscaping tool. We'll do level terrain tool to the max. I should probably start like up these little creeks. So if we just do that and just fill in this, hang on, I missed a few tiles, but yeah, fill in like that, then hopefully the water, oh no, look, that is water. Is that like where the water spawns? Oh no, hang on, what if we shift that down? Okay, oh goodness, that's a whole lot of water. Hang on, all right, quick, back to the level terrain tool. Let's fill that back in. Oh no, it keeps returning. Hang on, so let me just try. Can I get rid of a lake? So if I like just go boosh and fill that in, is the lake now filled? Oh, I think the lake is filled in. Yeah, oh, the lake's not coming back. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, not gonna lie. Let's try on this lake quickly. So just boosh. Does a puddle appear now it's been filled? No. Okay, I'm wondering whether I did something wrong up there. Let's try over on this one. Hang on, I should probably buy a few more tiles. But yeah, let's just fill this in like that. So, oh yeah, so these are water sources. So it looks like you can't just block them up. They're always going to float. I wonder what happened. Oh, what has happened at the start? What? There's no water there. Hang on, what's this arrow? This is a cargo ship route. I think you can't even block them up anyway. So if we were to like fill this in, yeah, look, it's leaving the cargo ship route. Oh, only goes to there. I can fill in everything else downstream. Okay, that's cool. I'm not going to complain at that. So, oh, look, and then there's another little bit downstream as well. But I have filled in the entire river except for this cargo area. I wonder, can I get rid of that? Like, if I go into ships and go to cargo lines, I can see there's like a path there. Let's seaway. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Can I delete that? Oh, yes, I can. Yes, in your face, game. Aha, so I'll do that downstream as well. That does get rid of all the downstream water. Thing is, up here, there is still a little bit of water there. I think if I use like a smaller tool, I can push that right to the edge. Hang on, let's go smaller. Come on, get back. Get back. I don't think... Oh, I can't push it any closer. So there is always going to be a tiny slither of water there. And then these things I cannot stop either. I mean, I could potentially... Like, could I send them like another direction so it doesn't come down here? Still, I think the myth of you can make all water disappear on a map is busted. Heads of these little streams, they always have a water source that you cannot get rid of. And there's always a tiny little slither at the top of a river as well. Oh, look, this level, no issues having fires on this. I've been going for like 5 minutes and there's already the biggest fire I've ever seen, and I've been waiting for like 2 hours on that other map. Cheers, game. All right, for this next one, we're heading to the town of Engineeringdon. This is my exclusive video series on Patreon where I've made a super realistic city. I'm actually playing this game properly in this series. Look, I've even got Kilton Means over here, roundabout central. Anyway, this myth is all about groundwater. So if we go onto the groundwater pumping station, can you see there's blobs of water on the map? Like, this is where groundwater is. Useful for putting these down, the groundwater pumping station, but also geothermal plants. That's how you can get power. But the myth we're looking at is groundwater can be dug up to make surface water. So surface water is just like a lake or something. So basically, if we look where groundwater is, so I think that's quite a nice area. So we'll buy those tiles, and then we know the groundwater is right there in the middle. So what I want to do, go to landscaping, shift terrain tool, and then just dig down. And then if we go deep enough, I was going to say perhaps it will fill with water, but it hasn't. Let's just check the groundwater thing. Now look, groundwater is still there. I mean, weirdly, there is sort of like water on the edge of the hole there. What if I were to just extend this like over that direction? No, that water's just gone. Is the groundwater still there? Okay, groundwater is still there. Interesting. By the way, I think that is myth busted. You cannot dig up groundwater to make surface water. Now the next myth is like the inverse. So the myth is covering water with land makes groundwater deposits. So at the moment there's a big lake here. Let me just buy the tile next to it so we have no issues. So that is surface water. That is a lake. If we head into the groundwater pumping station thing, you can see, look, there's no groundwater here. If we go to landscaping, we go to level terrain tool, and then we just fill this in, you can clearly see where the water was, but now it's not there. Now it's completely dry. The question is that now a groundwater deposit? So we go to water and sewage, we go to groundwater pumping station. No, it isn't. So the myth of covering water with land makes groundwater deposits, that is busted. Oh, I've been to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but there's no groundwater deposits. Anyway, the other reason we're here in Engineeringdon is I've got a good myth for testing a bit of traffic. So this myth is cars ignore left or right turn restrictions. So basically, in this roads tab, we have road services, and look, we have restrictions here. No left turn, no right turn. So if we head into this little cul-de-sac area, we've got a nice left and right turn here. So you can see as we hover over this, if we ban the left turn, can you see that arrow disappears? So cars can only go straight ahead there. Likewise here, if we get rid of the right turn, I've made it so no car can travel down this road. At least that's the theory. So I think we just got to wait now until a car wants to get down there, and we'll see if they will actually, whether they'll do what they meant to and they'll just drive straight ahead, or whether they will actually turn down that road. Like, here is a car. Let's just press play. Do you drive straight past? Yes, it did. Okay, that's good. I probably should have picked a busier street than a quiet cul-de-sac. Right, top of the screen, there's a black car coming, or a muscle car. Are you going to go straight ahead? Ooh, yes, it did. All right, there's a van coming. Oh, it's got its indicator on. Oh, it just parked. It parked beforehand. You tricked me. You tricked me. Look, they're just walking down. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe they wanted to go down there, but because they couldn't drive, they just parked. And now they're walking down there. I'm just going to test this a few more times. Oh, police car did go up there. No, that car went up there. Okay. Okay, both those cars just went up that road that they're literally not allowed to. So I think we can very, very much confirm that myth. Cars ignore left and right turn restrictions. They just go where they damn well please. And in case you were wondering, like, oh, they have to go up there. They're like trapped in this cul-de-sac otherwise. No, look, they could have gone like up here, up there, and then back onto this road. So there was another way out. They just went the shortest route and ignored my road restrictions. For this next myth, we are in Engetopia, the sequel to Engetopia from Cities Skylines 1, where we are testing the myth you can keep adding trees to a forestry area. So if we head down to this corner of the map, you can see down here, I got wood. You can see this area in green. This is where we chop trees down. Oh, look, and you can actually see, can you see like this strip? They're all like young trees. So I think these have been chopped down and like replanted. You can see everywhere else there's sort of like bigger trees. There's it sort of looks like Pac-Man. Like there's a mouth of like baby trees. But yeah, for the myth, it would be if we go into vegetation, we can then select like, I don't know, let's get spruce trees. And oh no, look, we can't pop them in. We can pop like random trees down there, but we can't put them in here. What I'm wondering though, if we were to grab the area tool and then just shrink that a bit, so we've now got like a slice, can we then, oh look, we can then plonk down loads of trees in there. Like we've literally filled up the entire area. And remember, these, although they're baby trees at the moment, they will grow into adult trees. The question is though, can I just fill in that area again by dragging that back up to there? Yes, I can. So, if you do have a forestry area and it sort of runs out of trees, you can literally make like unlimited wood. It's like they grow on trees or something. Anyway, that is another myth confirmed. You can keep adding trees to a forestry area, but you do need to move the area first. All right, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you've got more myths, please add them to the bottom of the video via a comment. But for now, I'm going to say peace, love, and myths. Bye.